Hello, hello, hi, hey, how's it going? Wow, what day is it? Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? It's a Tuesday. Neat. Alright, how's it going? I'm Big Click Energy. Welcome to my Twitch stream. My first one this week. Sorry, I had quite a weekend and I had a lot of work to do, and I wanted to stream yesterday, but I just couldn't fit it into the day, so... Hello TikTok, we're also live on TikTok and Twitch, so if you see me look over here, it's to wave at TikTok, and if I'm looking at you, obviously. So, today I want to jump right into it. I don't want to ramble too much. I'm kind of tired. I got a big weekend ahead of me. I got to go out of state for something. It's going to be an adventure. So, right now, if you're following me on TikTok, do yourself a little favor, and just a second, just so you can see what we're working on. Go to twitch.tv/bigclickenergy, big_click_energy. That's me. I'm a photographer, and I went to SDCC a few weeks ago, and I took a bunch of photos, and slowly but surely have been, sorting, sifting, choosing which ones I may or may not want to edit, slowly gathering resources. I like to do composite editing, at least what I call composite editing. I've been corrected before, but that's the term I heard in college for it. I don't know, that's what I call it. Where I just take different elements, put them together, create a new element, that kind of thing. So behind the scenes, I've been working on some potential backgrounds for a Wolverine edit. And I have a few lined up and ready to go today, so I'm just going to jump right into it. The previous streams are now up on YouTube, so, oh yeah, this one will be too. So hey, VOD gang, how's it going? Welcome. Let's check this out. So the first one I want to work on is this one. I have a few here. I'm going to get through maybe one or two today. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how long it takes. Sometimes I can just kind of rail right through them, and other times I get a little stuck because creative block, whatever, I don't always know what I want to do. I don't even know what I want to do right now. So, but I know I want to start with Wolverine for sure, because it was the first, this was the first cosplayer I photographed this year. It's also a friend of mine, so might as well. Oh boy, okay. The AI can only do so much for subject selection, can't it? Oh well, that's alright. Oh, I see we have another viewer. Hello, if you're just joining us, and I see there's a lot of people on TikTok, hi. If you're just joining us, Big Click Energy, that's the name of my photography business. I just went to SDCC, and I'm live right now on twitch.tv/bigclickenergy, and we're finally working on stuff. Today is an editing day, so if you want to see something go from basic and shot on location to fantastically edited, that's what we're going to do. And if you want to see any examples of my work, go to bigclickphoto.com and go to my portfolio and click on cosplay, or click on anything. I do everything, even graphic design. I'm not good at graphic design. I don't pretend to be, but I think I figured out photography a little bit. So yeah. Photoshop didn't select this perfectly, so I'm going to help it. I'm going to go up to select here. I'm going to inverse, click this little masking button. I think that's a masking button. Uh-oh, my masking color is set to blue. I was editing someone with red leather pants the last time I had Photoshop open, and I couldn't see the selection because the selection was also red. Okay. If you want to follow me, go to bigclickphoto.com/links, LINKS, and you'll find all my social links. Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. I think all the things that I'm actually active on. I took my Twitter off there because is anybody active on Twitter anymore? Anyone that matters? No. But yeah. And if you're on Twitch and you have an Amazon Prime sub, you can use that. It's free. Don't let Bezos keep the money. Use it. You don't have to use it on me. Just use it on any Twitch streamer that you want to use a sub for that month. You just have to redo it every month. But it's pretty cool. I use mine for a different streamer every month, whichever one I'm fancying at the time, whoever I'm feeling. Sometimes I try to use them on other small creators and friends and stuff, you know, just to give them the extra boost. But anyway, I'm sorry, talking too much. All right, let's get to work. TikTok. Sorry if this is boring for you. I haven't figured out a good way to like show you my screen. I tried it during one stream and I think you actually enjoyed it. A lot of people commented, but it showed like you have to turn your phone sideways to enjoy it because I work on such a wide screen and my work is wide and it's not really great for this format. Sorry. This was fun though. Going live was fun while we were at SDCC, I think. So that was a good time. If you missed that, I'm sorry. But click follow and you'll see next time I go to a convention, which is pretty frequently. Next convention was going to be this weekend, but something happened and I have to go out of town. Personal things. But the next convention after this, I think there's probably going to be a little bit of a lull during the holiday season. But I've been checking out some horror conventions that I really want to go to, and so we might do a live stream from a horror convention at some time. And I also want to go to WonderCon. I've heard a lot of great things about WonderCon. It's in San Diego. It's before SDCC, so it'll be in the springtime. I hear it's wonderful, and obviously WonderCon. But I've never done that, and maybe one of these days I'd like to get out to DragonCon. I hear that's a really great convention. Yeah. Other than that, I'll live stream, like, you know, anytime I'm doing photo shoots or anything like that. But, yeah, sometimes I do everything, so any stream can be different. Twitch, you'll only stream me, you'll only see me streaming when I'm editing. But TikTok, you can see me stream, like, live the day of. So sometimes I'll shoot, I'll be in a studio, and we'll be shooting models for fashion stuff, or another day we'll be outside in a field shooting dogs running around, or we'll be at Comicon shooting cosplayers. So, yeah, just hang out and follow, and you can see all of that cool stuff. Hey, we got another follower. Oh, hey, people talking to me on Twitch. Hi, and new follower. Oh, it popped away too soon. Sorry, I don't have this other screen set up to be as big. But thank you, welcome. I'll read your name at the end again for sure. Oh wait, no, it works. Milo Nim 320. Hi, welcome. Nim, I don't know how to say things. And hello, Spoopy Kitty, how's it going? Welcome. All right, TikTok, I gotta get back to work. So, what I'm gonna do right now is, what's up with that? Why is there like a ghostly? That's weird. Oh, it's on. I'm an idiot. Okay. Is it just not opaque? Yeah, what happened? Alright, so I'm going to take my selection map and clean this mess up because, wow, that's not even close to the shape that I wanted this to be in. Oop, not that way. That works, maybe. Nope. It's inverted. I forgot. That's what the undo button is for. You know, during these selections, I typically go in and I'll let the AI or whatever, the software, you know, figure out as much of the subject as it can. Lately, it's been getting better since Photoshop, Adobe, whatever, rolled out this new AI they've been playing with. I got it in the beta version. It's pretty cool. I actually have used it a little bit to make, not exactly make my backgrounds, but like help. Because let's say my background's like a 12-step process, it's taken out like a handful of the steps, right? So it helps me make like because I'll just have like an idea and I won't have an idea and I'll go look at like other fan art to get inspired, and then maybe I'll have an idea and I can write it down. I can definitely like descriptively write my idea, but I can't always find the right elements to create it, if that makes sense, or it takes a long time, or it just proves to be a, you know, more hassle than it's worth. But AI, I can descriptively write in a prompt and say, hey, I want to see this, sort of, kind of, can you help me? And it gives me a little bit of a rough draft. It's nothing, I'm never going to use like an AI image directly as something, but it can definitely help me, like, you know, rough draft, get a, you know, I don't know, more polish an idea, I guess you could say. But so far I've found it more helpful than hindering, which is a shock, because honestly thought AI was going to take my job. But it hasn't, and it won't. Robots can't take pictures like human photographers can. Not yet. Not for a good long time. They might be able to edit some cool stuff, but still, human element. At some point, it's going to be a luxury. We're going to have so much automated stuff, and having a human make you something probably will be priced as a luxury thing, right? Because a human took their time to make it. They didn't have to. I don't know. Future's going to be crazy. So I'm going to take that, turn the mask back on, and paint. So if you're not familiar with this, what I did was I've learned a million different ways to avoid using the pen tool because it sucks and I hate it. And if you've ever used Photoshop, you either love it or you hate it. There's no in between. If it's something you have ever had to come into contact with and use, you either immediately were like, hey, this is a great tool, or wow, I want to set this on fire. And I was the latter. I wanted to set it on fire. So I figured out other ways to select subjects and more precisely refine that selection, I guess, with, was this masking? I guess it's masking. It's masking without making an extra layer, because I like to work with as few layers as possible. Although I say that, and sometimes these edits will get massive, and they'll have like 15, 20 layers and be 6 gigs in size. It's ridiculous. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you for liking and joining. Welcome. I don't expect anything. I don't even expect people to watch. But if you're interested in what I'm looking at and working on, go to twitch.tv/bigclickenergy. big_click_energy. I think the link is in the description of this video, actually. Check it out. Or go to my website, bigclickphoto.com, and you can see all the things I've done. At least all the things I've done and uploaded. Actually, you probably need to sort my portfolio. I recently added cosplay stuff to it. All of the Phoenix Comiccon edits. I made a whoopsie and uploaded a couple of photos I didn't mean to until they were released on Instagram first. Whoops. But there's nothing I can do because my website's a public, thing. And everything's watermarked, so I'm not worried about somebody grabbing it and sharing it. It's just typically frowned upon. I'm supposed to have a screenshot lock on my website, but I'm guessing that doesn't work. So, because somebody got the photos. I'm not mad about it. I'm just interested in how it happened. If I'm supposed to have a screenshot lock on my website. I'm sure there's a million ways around that, but that happened. That's a whoopsie daisy. I usually like to leak it out on social media first and then update my portfolio later so that, the people who follow, nobody just goes and visits a photographer's website for fun. They usually see it on Instagram while they're doom scrolling, or TikTok like you're seeing now. But that's where I usually release first, the socials. So if you can see what we're doing, oh crap, is my thing blocking you? It's fine. Yeah, we're just painting. We're just fixing where the selection didn't select. And everywhere see how it's not red right here? And I'm gonna make it red. That way when I unclick this button, when I depress it, it will have a cleaner and finer selection of the whole subject. Hopefully, that's the intention. Also, if you're wondering, no, I don't use a script. Yeah, I probably should, but a friend of mine told me I ramble pretty well when doing. I'm a very quiet person, actually. When I sit here and I don't speak while I'm working. I usually listen to podcasts or music or something, and I only talk when I'm social with like a group of people. I'm autistic, not that that matters for anything, but it definitely has an impact on social stuff. But yeah. I guess I'm good enough at remembering the key points, the things I should say, like, share, subscribe, website, thank you, hi, welcome, that kind of stuff. But I don't really have any script. Just kind of go off what the chat's saying and doing. And right now, it's a little quiet, which is okay. It's the middle of the day. Sometimes I stream, I don't have a set schedule, if you're wondering. I had a schedule, and then I realized I wasn't meeting it, and I was just disappointing myself. So I just have an open air schedule. I'm a freelance gig photographer worker anyway, so I can't always, you know, I might get booked during a day that I want to stream or vice versa. So right now I just kind of do it when I can. And since, excuse me, since we went to SDCC, we have all this content. You're gonna see me streaming a little more frequently for a little while. And then there probably might be a lull, but I'll try to keep a constant flow of something going. And no, it's not for everybody. And if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. So just tune right on out. It's mostly just like hang out with me and chat and talk about stuff and watch me work. I was prompted to do this actually by a friend of mine. Some stranger commented on one of my images a couple of years ago, and they were like, this looks fake, this looks like a computer did it. And it was before this whole AI trend like really took off, right? That was really only in the past year, so this was a couple years ago. And a friend of mine I told them this over coffee, and they were like, oh, why don't you stream? And I was like, you mean like live? And they're like, yeah, like Twitch. I was like, I don't play games. They're like, oh, not everybody plays games. Sometimes they're just creative people. They're doing graphic design or photography, or they're drawing or painting or sculpting or whatever. You can watch them do it on Twitch. Not everybody who streams games. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I started. I had to upgrade my computer recently, and I moved, so I wasn't able to stream for like a couple of months at a time, which really sucked. But I'm back now. Couple conventions under my belt and plenty of work to share with everybody, so welcome. If you're into it, please leave a like, a follow, whatever floats your boat. I'm not sure I've ever had a sub yet. I'm still pretty fresh to Twitch, so if you want to leave a sub, use that Prime, and I would surely appreciate it, because I will be streaming pretty regularly, so you can rely on it, at least for the next month. You can rely on it. Probably the next 2 months. I took a lot of photos at SDCC, and there's a lot to get through. A lot. Okay, let me take a little drinky. Thirsty. So right now we're still just painting. Whoops, still selecting. Sometimes I go a little bit out of the lines. I don't use a tablet. I saw someone ask the other day if I use a tablet. No. I wish. I tried. I tried a tablet for 6 months. I gave a tablet 6 months of my life, and I couldn't get into it. I wanted to. I really wanted to, because they look cool. And all my friends who are artists, or at least digital artists, use like nice, you know, Wacom tablets or whatever. And I bought one and everything, and I really wanted it to work, but my brain doesn't like the disconnect or whatever. I don't know. I just couldn't wrap my noggin around it for some reason. It really bummed me out. So instead I just paint with this rock. Right, it's just a mouse. God, I hope it's charged enough. It's a stupid Bluetooth mouse. Yeah, it's good. I haven't checked that in a minute. Alright, I think that might be as well selected as I can get it. It's kind of an awkward thing. So what's new, Twitch? What's new, TikTok? What's happening? What is going on in the world? Well, actually, no. Let's not think about the world. The world's on fire, huh? Good lord. Let's destroy capitalism, eh? I mean, no, I'm sorry. I didn't say anything like that. TikTok's been taken over. We got new community standards or whatever. What did we have to all agree to recently? I've noticed a change in my FYP, that's for sure. Anybody else? Oh, and if you follow me on TikTok, you'll notice I don't post, like, I go live probably more often than I post, because I'm not sure, I haven't figured out quite the right formula. If you're a creative and you figured out a good formula for sharing pictures, like still images, in this format, please let me know, because I haven't found anything that I like yet or that works for me. And the one video of mine that went viral enough for me to get this many followers to go live was from a, because Twitch, I don't know if you know this, but on TikTok you need 2,000 followers, or over 1,000? Is it 1,000 or 2,000? It's over 1,000, I believe, followers to go live. But I was sharing videos of my work and stuff starting at Comicon last year, and over the holiday season I got booked to do a corporate like holiday party, and it was for a forklift company. Yeah, forklifts. And I took a little like 30-second, 1-minute video of a cool thing that was going on. One of the certified forklift drivers, everybody there was certified and fancy, but they had this cool kind of forklift that went really, really, really high, and they were just that, like, they just had it in this little display area, and they had set up some trays and boxes and things up top on a forklift pallet so that the lift could lift, go in, grab the thing, pull out, and when it came back down, it was also like this cool swivel lift, so it could like turn, and it would swivel in front of the people watching, and it would have like a bar attached to it. So there was like a little bar hidden on the pallet, and between every couple of guests, or like every 10 minutes, the guy would raise it up, lower it, you know, and just show people that forklifts are cool. I don't know, but it was neat. Everybody loved it. They're like, oh, you can get my beer right off the forklift. Wow. But yeah, it was it was fun. But that's the video. I shared that video on TikTok, and it got like 2.4 million views. 2.4 million views. I share my work. I share my edits. Nothing. I share a video of a forklift being used as a bar. Woo! We love it, huh? That's wild. That's the story every artist on social media probably has. My work? Crap. That one thing that I didn't mean to actually upload? Millions of views. Millions. Utter millions. It's chaotic. I was like watching it steadily climb too in views over a couple of days, and I was like, what? This is bananas. This is absolute bananas. Huh? And people were just going off about forklifts. Absolutely off. It was hilarious. There's a lot of arguments, a lot of course, social media. There was a lot of like infighting about amongst forklift operators in that thread. Like, this forklift's better. No, this forklift's better. Well, I've been certified for 30 years. Well, okay, everybody, just forklifts are great, eh? Let's all just be happy about forklifts. Have a good day. Deep breaths. Meditation. Did I get everything? Is he properly selected? Oh my god, chat. What do you think? I think it's fine. Let's turn that off. Zoom way out so I can see what the heck is going on. No. I gotta get the top of his helmet. Okay, that's fine. We can fix that. Yeah, I see. Oh, is my cat on? Do we have cat cam today? Oh, the cat is here, but the camera, her chair has moved. Usually it's positioned in such a way that you can see the cat. It is International Cat Day. Here, kitty, will you stay still while I position your stool a little differently? Oh, you don't have to move. Please don't. Don't get up on my account. Let's just scoot you. We're just scooting. We're scooting and we're petting. We're scooting and we're petting. Scooting and petting. There we go. Can we see her yet? We see her a little bit. Babe. It's just good. I'm sorry. Oh. So close to seeing your face. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. I'll move you back when it's over. There she is. There's the baby. There's the precious little baby child. Her name is Whisper. She is named that because she does not. She, right now she's being quiet because she's gaslighting me. She knows that people are watching. And as long as people are watching, she's quiet. But the moment the cameras turn off and we're alone, she will just talk and talk and talk and talk. And I'm not complaining. I love her. I love her. We have full conversations. but she's a very talkative cat. She will full-throated scream at you. It's fun. But yeah, I named her Whisper because she never does. She's not quiet. And I saw on the internet today that it's International Cat Day, so happy International Cat Day from my cat to yours. Just trying to clean up the top of Wolverine's helmet here, make sure it's sufficiently selected so we don't leave out a single pixel. Well, maybe a couple. But try to get them all in there. I didn't zoom in terribly far, and I have sunglasses on. These sunglasses kind of help cancel out the big bright light that I use to light myself up. But they are polarized, so I might peek over them once in a while to double check my work. But we're not at the color stage yet. I'm not worried about it. Alright. Is that good? Is that selected? No. Damn it. He's got all these little patches that the AI didn't pick up on. It's such a badass helmet too. This friend of mine, if you want to follow this cosplayer, he's amazing. He always embodies every cosplayer. He gets into full character. It's fun. Fuzzy O'Toole on Instagram. Fuzzy, like Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy O'Toole. And I've shot his Wolverine before, and I actually edited it last year. But this helmet was a brand new edition, and I was like, bro, we gotta shoot that again. That helmet's pretty badass. Let's do it. So we got some good photos, I think, to work with. Alright, I think he's properly selected now. I'm gonna inverse this back. Zoom out. Go up here, inverse. Copy paste. Drag this up here. And now, before I started streaming, I went ahead and added some elements to the file, to the PSD file here, so that I don't have to get sidetracked tracking everything down and trying to do it all live, because my focus goes right out the window. There's so much going on here right now. This will actually be the first cosplay edit I think I've ever successfully done on a live. I've done some other edits and stuff, edited other photos, but these are so labor intensive. I feel like it's I don't know, I don't want to be boring. I'm probably already boring so many of you. But yeah, I don't know. It's a lot. Oh, hey, TikTok, you can see the cat. Here she is. See the kitty? Kitty. Everybody can see the kitty now. Yay. She's a good baby. She will rip out my heart one day when she leaves this earthly realm. Let's see. Alright, so. I just made some stuff, threw some junk together over the last couple of days, and these backgrounds were made by me and pre-flattened, pre-saved, pre-color corrected, all that stuff. AI helped with a couple of them. I added elements to others, and that's where we are. I will make my backgrounds separately in a different file before I even start doing this edit. I've learned over the years, because I would just start editing, right? And I would take my photo and do the whole selection and start editing the background, and then I'd realize the file would get massive, like way too many layers and way too much for my old computer at the time to process and handle, and I would crash. My Photoshop would crash constantly, and it was super frustrating. So finally I got to the point where it's like, okay, these backgrounds take a lot more than I thought they did. I'm gonna have to make them on their own and then compress, well, if you're familiar with Photoshop, flatten that image, take your 20 layers that you've been working with when you're happy with it, flatten it down to megabytes worth of data, save it at the size that I want to work with it as, and then later do this, pretty much. Just add it to the photo file as I'm working on it, and you'll see it's where we at. We're still in megabytes of data. We're not in gigs yet, so I'm already not, well, this computer can handle anything. I got a new one, but at this stage I might already be crashing on my old computer. So I had to work smarter, not harder over the years. But for right now, I'm just going to take all of these elements, pull them up to the size of the image that I'm working with, and just start placing them in. And I'll turn them all off and on again. I might blend some together. I'll tweak them here and there. I'm just right now kind of going through and deciding which ones I want, which ones might look best. For this Wolverine, I think I've decided to keep everything kind of abstract, because to like put him in a city setting or something is just kind of boring. I don't know. I want it to be bright, colorful, and abstract and art, and whatever. So we're sticking with yellows and blacks. Last year when I did it, I did some blues too, but the helmet's really yellow-black, and he's, you know, standard yellow-black-blue, so this year I'm just doing yellow-black, and I think it looks okay. I don't think I'm going to, well, I might use this. This is actually an element I've made for Mandalorian edits. I do a lot with halos, because to me, a Mandalorian, like a photo, the right photo of a Mandalorian is almost religious imagery if you edit it a certain way, and I really like editing Mandos, not all the time, but sometimes to look like they are, you know, religious imagery, like religious propaganda. I just think it's fun. That's one of the things I've made for a Mando element ages ago. Turn it on, turn it on. Select. Oh, my vape's dead. Oh no! That's okay. Charge it. Okay. And you know what? I can already tell I don't want to use that one. It's too much like the one I had last year. This year's a little more gritty. Oh, and I pre-made, this was easy. Took a PNG, I found some PNGs of claw marks, some vector art, some, like public domain, and then just did some basic color stuff. Not sure if I'll use them, but hey, they're here just in case. So this is like part of my process. I'll bring in all the elements that I might potentially use for the photo that I'm editing, and then I'll just slowly whittle them down and be like, nah, I don't like that. Nah, maybe I do. Maybe I want to add that. And I might even have to go out and find more elements for something before it's done. But this is just part of the process. Once I figure out my background, how's this? Once I figure out my background, I'll start to do like a blending where I will, right now you see the subject going onto the background, I'll start putting elements over the subject to blend it into the background, like lighting effects and color correction, things like that. Blending the subject to the background. It's good times. Oh, okay, 4. Sorry. Counting. Counting. Not a fan. Not a fan of that one. Thought I would be. Oh yeah, that might work. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So now, what was the last thing I was working on? Yeah, fashion stuff. Oh yeah, sidetrack real quick. You want to see something I was working on? Yesterday, I didn't stream it because I needed to like get it done. Yesterday was my deadline for it, and I didn't want to like get super bogged down with chatting while because this slows me down, let's be honest. I work a lot faster when I'm not talking. Let me see. Oh shit, did I already hide it from myself? I already hid it from myself. Let me show you what I was working on. Here we go. I recently had to do a I got to do, didn't have to do nothing. I got to do a graduation shoot for some cosmetologists, I believe is what they're called. And I did some befores and afters. They're not uploaded yet, but like they're not online yet is what I'm saying. But here's an example of some of those. TikTok, if you're curious, go to twitch.tv/bigclickenergy. You can see exactly what I'm looking at. So yeah, I just kind of edited them up. We only, we were inside studio, blank background, that kind of thing. We're mostly focused on the hair, but it's kind of a little light fashion shoot for these grads. They bring in a model, they do the hair, the makeup, they style them, the clothes, all that stuff. And then the teacher/owner of the salon hires me, their favorite photographer, at least their favorite local photographer, to come in and shoot and get some fantastic photos for these grads. So yeah, if you're one of those grads and you're watching, they're coming, don't worry. We're just waiting on a few things to be ironed out, and then they will be delivered. So yeah, that's what I was working on recently. Anyway, back to what we're doing today. So yeah, like I said, I do a million different things. Pets, places, people. I went to college for crime scenes and shot dead bodies. Forensics. Went to college to do forensic photography. So that was fun. That's a degree I do not use anymore. I do not do that job. Maybe in the right place, in the right part of the world, I might be a good forensic photographer again, but not here, not this place, not this part of the world, unfortunately. But I'm happy to do regular photography and some graphic design. I've been doing photography technically off and on for about 15 years, but only professionally less than 5, and in business for myself even less than that. And I can't count 2020, 2021, or 2022 because what in the heck was the world doing for those really 2 years? It was 2 years before I know I got back to work. Maybe some photographers had work during. I don't know how you did that, but damn, I didn't have any damn work. I had nothing to do for 2 years. I tried, but the world stopped, Alright, I think I'm going to whittle it down. I definitely, I'm not sure what I want. This I'm definitely going to shove up here with this. That'll be last. I'll definitely add some shine to his claws and stuff. Like at the very end when I do all the final touches, I'll put a little shine on his claws and, paint him up, make him look a little more comic booky. Because right now it just looks like a photo, right? And that's what it is. But by the time I'm done, it shouldn't, hopefully. It should look like that cosplayer is living their full fantasy as that character. That's the goal. Just checking Twitch. If you see me look over here, we're looking at Twitch and TikTok. Just checking the Streamlabs. Things are happening. I hear things. It's making noise. Thanks for following. Any new followers, I appreciate it. And even if you don't keep paying attention, just turn me on and put me on in the background. That's I appreciate that. That's usually what I do with my Twitch streamers that I follow. Like, I'll watch them for a little bit, and then they're just background noise for a while, and I'll tune in and out. But I keep them on and give them the view, because that's what it's all about, right? We gotta get the views. I don't really care if I get views or clicks. My life will go on without social media, but it's nice to share my work with anybody who wants to, be a part of it and see it. And if you want to work with me, I'm down to travel anywhere, but I am currently located in Arizona, and I will work all over Arizona and parts of Southern California. So yeah, if you want to work with me, that's where to hire me. Southwest, pretty much. But I'll go all over. It gets a little more expensive if I have to fly or drive further than 6 hours. I can drive to San Diego from where I live and be there in 6 hours, 6.5. Same for LA. I could actually be in Las Vegas in a pretty short time, I think. But any further than like 6 or 7 hours by car, and even then you got to pay for gas. Any further than that, it gets a little more pricey. But I'm happy to drive, happy to fly, whatever you want to do, wherever. I need to get my passport updated. I got my travel ID though. That's sorted out. Alright, let's see. Not that one. Okay, so we're going to start whittling. Here we whittle. I still don't have a vision for what I want yet, but yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. Go ahead and get rid of that. Kitty. Oh, my love. Oh, my dear. I'm sorry. Did I disturb you? You look so peaceful. I just had to pet you, my love. Oh. Oh, my dear. Oh, my darling. You know, this kid's pretty smart. Someday I'll... Right now, I won't do it now because it's an awkward setup and I'm in a small space, but one day I'll have to go live and show you how she's trained. I trained this cat to sit, shake, and give high fives. We were working on jumping through hoops, or like jumping through arms, but I got lazy. I think she could probably do it. I just quit working with her on it. But you know those other tricks, don't you? Yeah, you're smart. Smart kid. And I think I'll get rid of that one. Not a fan. Okay. Whoops. Can I flip it? Yeah, it's better. Let's see. What about this one? Kind of like that. I like the texture I created. So what if I flip it this way? Sure, let's check it out. Okay. Just got a notification. I think I just got booked for a gig. I need to, I'm not going to touch it because it'll remind me later. I need to confirm that. Thanks if you're watching and you booked me. I appreciate you. I doubt that booking came from this, but hey, that, you know, you never know. One of you might live local and want to book me. If you do want to book me, go to bigclickphoto.com/contact and send me a message. It'll go straight to my email and I'll get back to you within, 48 hours. Well, probably less, usually within 24. I like those two. I also like that one. And that one. Okay, so these are all black and yellow, right? Groovy. I'm going to go ahead and use this one as a reference. I'm going to take this photo, I'm going to copy this layer, turn that layer off. Excuse me, I'm drinking a bubbly drink. Now in Photoshop, if you're watching on twitch.tv/bigclickenergy, I am using something called neural filters. They have this new thing, it's in beta still, called harmonization. And I've found it very helpful over the past few months doing cosplay photography, editing. Or any kind of editing, any kind of something where you're taking out the original background and superimposing the subject onto an entirely new scene, or in a new environment, and you want to get the lighting, the color, the shadow, kind of all at once in one shot, correct to that. I mean, it's not perfect, right? But it gets pretty dang close, and I just do a little like tweaking here and there, and I can get it pretty close. Keep in mind also, everything that I edit in Photoshop will get one more pass. It's already had a pass through Lightroom, so it's been cropped. Basic lighting has been adjusted if needed. I use a pretty nice camera, so I very rarely have to like actually adjust any color or light stuff. But the cropping, I'll sometimes, you know, clean up my framing, and one pass through Lightroom, all the hard editing through Photoshop, and then one more time I'll do another pass over these edits in Lightroom, just so, because I've pre-made a lot of presets, and I can further tweak things a little bit better in the digital darkroom than I can in Photoshop, because I'm familiar with both, but I would say I'm a lot more familiar with Lightroom. I actually had to go, I didn't mean to get a degree in photography, but I did. I just went to, I just wanted to go to school and learn how Photoshop worked, and I do better with like a rigid routine like school rather than just looking stuff up on YouTube. So I used my FAFSA and I went and got a degree in photography. I just signed up for some Photoshop classes, and somebody called me from the, like, what's that called? The office where they help you with stuff at school. Not counselor. Ah, crap, why am I blanking on the word? Wherever you apply for college. Like that part of the office where you go in and they'll like help you get things set up. One of those people called me and they were like, hey, you're like 2 credits away from a degree. Do you just want to take one more class and get a degree? And I was like, oh, okay. Sounds fun. So I got a degree in photography. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's a good blend. I'm gonna turn the strength up a little bit. I also have my sunglasses on, so they're giving me a little bit of a red color. Yeah, I think that looks okay. I'll turn the saturation up a little bit. It is kind of sensitive, so I want to be careful not to like... Yeah, see, I already don't like that. That's a little overdone. A little overcooked. Overcooked. That's fine. Okay. And now, since I made that extra layer, I can show you how it changed. Ooh, look at that. That takes out so much extra work for me. Thank you, AI. See, you can make AI work for you, not against you. That used to take a lot of, you know, tedious and time-consuming tweaking in Lightroom or Photoshop, whichever way you want to do it. But just, you know, a lot of adding masks and tweaking saturation and color and whatever. So if a little AI piece of software can do that for me, then freaking go for it. I can take all the help I can get. So I'm happy with that. I'll keep that spare one there hidden just in case something happens. I don't know. I've made a lot of boo-boos in the past with selections and accidentally deleting things or whatever, so if I got a spare, we're just gonna leave it and hope for the best. If you're just tuning in, I see some more people joining on TikTok. Hi, welcome. bigclickenergy.com/portfolio or bigclickphoto.com/portfolio if you want to see my work. If you want to see what I'm working on right now, twitch.tv/bigclickenergy. Or I can just show you. Check it out. Does that work? Can you kind of see what I'm working on? Working on this Wolverine. Yeah. It's such a weird vertical platform. I tried showing Twitch a video recently like this, where they could see the whole thing. I'm sorry, TikTok, I'm messing with you. I tried to show TikTok, stream like this, but I'm still figuring out the best way to do this. Because I definitely want to stream here when I go live on Twitch, right? Kill 2 birds, as they say. What do you think, kid? You have an opinion? That's amazing. I'm surprised you don't have an opinion right now. You always have an opinion. Alright, I'm happy with that for now. I'll add more elements to blend them in further, but that's a good start. Not sure I want this background though, but now I can better judge what I do want, I think. I definitely want to use that. Just not sure. Not sure what I want. Ooh, also, today might be a little bit of a short stream. I might need to get off of here pretty shortly, unfortunately. I got some other stuff to do today. Let me back out of here. I'm getting a little blocked on the Wolverine. I got that nice and narrowed down to the backgrounds I think I want. Let me look over here at my Lightroom real quick. Oh, I can't wait to do that Beetlejuice. Some of these are going to be one-offs. This Wolverine, because he's a friend of mine, I had a little more time with him, so I want to do like a series for him. Like I'm going to do 4. I'm going to edit all 4 of these. And other ones that I got, like I only got one-offs. Like I don't like to take up too much time from somebody, especially when we're all around a convention and it's hot and cosplay's not always the most comfortable thing to be doing, right? So I just want to eat up like maybe 30 seconds of your time and then move on. So a lot of these edits are going to be one-offs, but I think I got 2 good series worth. I got a Spider-Man 2099 that I got a lot of photos of, and this Wolverine. So those are going to be solid series on their own, and then the rest will be standalone. But I have, you know, I got a Beetlejuice I want to work on. We got a Doctor Doom. We got a Daredevil. A Cage. A really good Cage. What else? Queen Amidala, perhaps. Oh, there's definitely a Emperor Palpatine that I have to edit. It's just one photo, but I have to edit it because he did the pose with his hands, the lightning hands, and I want to put lightning in those hands. What else did I do? Oh, I got a Spider-Gwen. I'm definitely going to work on Spider-Gwen. They're following now on TikTok and Twitch and Instagram. Thank you, Spider-Gwen. I think they go by Mermelade. Yeah, Mermelade, something like that. I also got some Harlequins that I want to work on. A couple of Batmans, Batgirl, a Poison Ivy. You know, just kind of an odd mix. Kind of an odd mix of things. I also got this dude from Davy Joe. What is it? Davy Joe? No. This guy from Pirates of the Caribbean. Why am I blanking on his name? My brain's just not with it today. Sorry, guys. But this, I want to try to edit this. So yeah, as you tune in, I might skip back and forth. I might work on one of the Wolverines today like I have been. And tomorrow it might be a Spider-Punk or something else. Oh, I also want to do this Rocketeer. I'm very excited about that. That's super cool. Alright, so let me just take a look here. I had some other things ready to go. Spider-Punk, yeah. Spider-Man 2099. These are the edits I've picked out, or the photos I've picked out to edit, I should say. And I have assets. I'm pretty well organized. All these assets ready to go, but I'm just not sure where to start yet. I've had a bit of a block the last few weeks. I've had some personal stuff, death in the family kind of a thing. Yeah, it's kind of made work take a back seat, you know? So if you were at SDCC with me and you're waiting for your photo, sorry, that's life. I didn't get paid for any of the work I am doing for SDCC, so I'm doing it on my own pace. And if you want to purchase your edit later, please, if you're a cosplayer and you did not book me, but I still shot you at a convention and I edited a photo of you, you'll always see them watermarked online because I've been a victim of theft before. But if you would like to purchase that photo and get that watermark removed so that you can like make prints or share them, whatever, add them to your own portfolio of cosplay, you can purchase that work from me. So yeah, just send me a message or slide into my DMs, whatever you need to do, and we'll work it out. That's usually what happens. I'll send out, like, I'll put out adverts and stuff for Comicon, you know, give a pretty big discount for the event, do like mini shoots with people, and typically I'll get booked for those, and I'll have like a good half a dozen to a dozen, a couple handfuls of people that have actually paid for me to be there and shoot them. And then most of the time I like, because I don't do that inside a convention. I don't want to bring my business inside of a have compete. I don't. That's gross. I shoot all my stuff outside of conventions, but when I'm walking around just doing stuff on the fly, when I'm not booked, I just walk around and get one-offs of people. And if you happen to follow me and you want to purchase that, you can. You can pay me for my work. It is absolutely acceptable to pay artists for their work. I fully promote it. So please, if you're interested, just let me know. It's no big deal. I don't mind. But yeah, that's why. Somebody asked me recently, why is your watermark so big? And it's like, well, some of my work has been stolen and sold on printing sites and Amazon, like my Deadpool. You can probably still find my Deadpool on Amazon for sale. And I didn't put it up there. I'm not making any money off of it. So, yeah. That's the risk. It was because my first watermark, the first time I tried to go into business for myself, I used my name. And my name is very strange and weird, and it's not Ashley. It's not Ashley Jones or something. It's not something simple. It's a very strange name, and it's hard to spell. And so I came up with Big Click Energy. You coming to my lap? Oh, thanks. Oh, hi, kitty. Oh, my gosh, look at TikTok. It's a good view of the kitty. Yeah. Oh, the baby. Oh, she's a baby. Oh, we gotta beat the baby. Beat the baby. That's what, yeah. Oh, my love. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my treasure. I forgot what I was saying. It doesn't matter, because you're perfect. Oh, my darling. I love you. Did you have a good nap? Are you going to take another one here? That's fine. Go ahead. Nap away, my love. It's International Cat Day. Did you know? Did you know it's your day, babe? It's all for you. It's all about you, hun. The internet was made for you, babe. Yeah. It's full of videos of your kind. Yeah. She likes to have her butt pat like this. She's weird. Oh my goodness. Yep, she loves it. She's giving it right back. Oh my goodness, hun. It's just this. Is this going to be a snuggle stream now? Are we just snuggling? Are we just snuggling? Oh, it's okay. You need some snugs? You can't be on the desk. You can be next to it though. You can be here or here. Yeah. Too much expensive stuff up here for you to knock over, babe. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You're still perfect. Yes. Oh. Oh, I need to brush you. Oh, are you shedding? Is it hot out? Gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling good on this. I'm gonna leave this here and start just like doing the hard stuff, getting these subjects selected, because I'm still not sure of my backgrounds. So we'll do some of these while we're sitting here hanging out. What do you think, kid? What do you think? Got something to say? Oh, I can hear you oh, you're purring. Oh my goodness. We need some kitty ASMR. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, I made the mistake of kissing you, and now ugh. Take it back. Keep your hair on your body, child, please. You know how much I vacuum because of you, my love? Do you know how much? Every day. Every other day.
My name is Pedro, and I'm your...
Whoa, my alarm clock started going off to water my plants. I didn't have that turned off, I'm sorry. Okay, that's gonna have to be hand painted. Whisper, you showing TikTok your butt? Sorry, TikTok, that's a cat butt. Let's beat it. Imagine scrolling on TikTok right now. You just see a random person spanking a cat's butt. Imagine what a world. Are you gonna lay down? What do I need to do to make you comfortable? What can I do for you? We're just streaming live right now. It's no big deal. Just get comfy, babe. What can I do for you? Can I work? Is that allowed, boss? Can I get some work done? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Beeb. Baby. I'm sorry if you hear her. I'm sorry. Oh, you've blessed us all this day with your presence, my dear. Thank you. Yes, babe. What do you think? Oh my gosh. Oh. She's into it. She needs the love. Oh, babe. I know. You never get any attention. You never do. No. Nope. Nope. She's really neglected here. You can tell she's starved for attention and food. Yeah, no toys. You don't have a whole toy box in the other room. A box of toys, like a kid would have. You totally don't have a toy box full of your favorite toys. I totally don't replace your favorite toy every time you destroy it, do I? Several times a year, I do. Somebody walked up to my window and waved at me. Yes, I'm still streaming. Thank you for checking. You can come inside. Please don't wait outside. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream now. Because I don't want them to wait outside. It's hot. Where I live, it's too damn hot to be fooling around outside. Oh, they're coming in. Oh, go get them. Go. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, babe. Thanks for the hair deposit. Oh, yes. Yes. Lonely people glitter. Thank you. Now she might have something to say. She was pretty quiet. Like I said, she's gaslighting. She's a gaslighter. Well, let me finish up selecting the subject and I'm gonna scoot. Because, you know, adult priorities. I have to make dinner probably at some point. I don't know. You know, life. Could just get delivery. I did that last time I was streaming. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna have someone bring me my food tonight. That's some first world privilege. Let's see. Just cleaning up these selections. Man, I got cat hair all over my face now. Thank you, kitty. Thank you so much for the hair. You know, once something like this gets out of focus on a neutral colored background, I'm gonna have to hand paint this when I'm editing. I just know it. I know it now. That's okay. It's just gonna be a pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. Oh, and if I ever get stuck while on stream, I should usually have a pretty good idea of what I want to do before I start streaming this kind of stuff. But if I ever get stuck and ask you for advice, please don't hesitate. Give me ideas. If you got an idea that I haven't said yet, say it. That's what social media is for, right? It's for sharing ideas and stuff. That's why I don't understand the whole, what's the TikTok drama right now about, was this like a Tay Bebop and Karen or something? It's like the arts and crafts section of TikTok is on fire because of some Tay Bebop and Karen or something. Beep boop, I don't know. Beep boop, beep bop. But I have never, I saw it pop up on my FYP the other day when it was all, you know, a hot topic, and to be honest, I've never heard of the Beep Boop lady, but I have totally heard of the Karen lady. I think that's the lady with like the little cereal bowls, right? And the cool, fun, funky apartment aesthetic that she has. But yeah, I saw the little bit of the fallout around that drama, and I was like, you know, I've never heard of the Beep Boop lady, but I've heard of Karen, so what's the big deal? Isn't social media for like inspiring each other and giving each other ideas and expanding on those ideas. There hasn't been an original idea since Roman times, you know? What do they say about writing? We only have like 4 stories? 4 or 7? There's like a certain amount of stories, but everything you see, every movie or book you read is the same story, just retold a different way or whatever. It's art is like that. So I don't understand the gatekeeping. Yes, you can have an original idea, and yeah, you should be credited for your original ideas. But if you're gonna post your stuff on Instagram or TikTok or wherever, anywhere on the internet, be prepared for other people to be inspired by your work. It's just gonna happen. Now, I do not advocate stealing someone's work. Don't do that. But to be inspired by, say, hey, you know what? This one artist made this one piece, and it was just so great. You know what I did last year? As an example, I was inspired last year. I was at SDCC 2022, and I took a photo of a Mandalorian. I took lots of Mandalorian photos, but I happened to take a particular one, and when I was back home at my desk trying to find inspiration, I found the coolest piece of art at the time that I thought of a Mandalorian, and it was like this synthwave, retro wave style Boba Fett, basically. And it was like super bright 80s, 90s, like, you know, that old retro style. And I was like, man, I really want to do my Boba Fett like exactly like this. Like, almost a direct ripoff. You know, like, I'm really inspired. And so I reached out to the artist who made the thing. Like, I found it on a Google search, did a little digging, found the artist eventually through like an article or something, tracked down his Instagram, went to his Instagram, slid into his DMs, and I was like, hey, here's my portfolio, here's my work, here's my intentions. I'm super inspired by your work. How much will you let me do that's similar? You know, and I actually gave him a rough draft. I'd already rough drafted up a mock-up of the piece that I wanted to finish, and I was like, here's what I have, what do you think? And he was floored and flattered and was just like super happy that I even reached out and asked. He's like, I've been a victim of theft, you know, and whatever. And I was like, yeah, I understand that. That's why I asked if I may not only be inspired by your work, but, you know, share the, you know, the fruits of that inspiration. And his name is Joseph Burke Arts, I believe, on Instagram and TikTok, Twitch. You can find him and follow him. He streams a lot more than I do, and his streams are a lot more well organized than mine. But yeah, he's a traditional digital artist. He paints with a tablet, but he's really cool, and he loved it, and he let me do that work, and then he shared it on his thing, and he got me into his Discord, and with, you know, networking with other creatives who do Twitch and stuff like that. So yeah, Joseph Burke Art, super cool guy. But that's a good example of just ask. Go ahead and make the art, but before you share it, show it to the original person who inspired that art and be like, hey, I made this because you inspired me. And before I share it, I just wanted to share it with, you know, just kind of run it past them first. I've had good experiences with that. I've very rarely, I don't think ever, had a bad experience running something like that past someone. Usually they appreciate the effort. I shouldn't have kissed my cat. Hair in my mouth. Alright, I think this is selected, eh? What do you think? Does it look selected to you? Looks selected to me. I don't know about the damn claws, but we'll just have to figure that out later. And I'm not sure about this area around his chin. I think that's his hair. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let's inverse that. Let's copy and paste it, and let's take a gander. Take a look-see. See what it looks like. Looks like he's all there. Okay, that worked. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I like it better this way. Oh yeah, that's the one right there. Down the crook of his neck. Oh yeah, that's cool. I think we'll stick with that. Let's copy and paste this. Turn that. Yeah, we'll leave it on. Let's take this. Go to the filter. Neural filters. I'm sure there's a shortcut for it, but I'm not super great with remembering the damn shortcuts. I know the few that I need, the undo, the copy paste, the cut, some basic shortcuts for tools, but remembering like total commands is nah. I'm asking my brain too much. Let's see, what are we matching this to? This layer. Nope, 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 not that layer at all. Whoops. This layer. Nope, not that layer. Okay. What have I done? Why can't I find the thing that I want? Oh, because it's big. Okay. Strengthen that up a little bit. Bring that saturation up and that brightness up. Got my sunglasses on. Yeah, that looks okay. Let's see if it did anything really drastic. Yeah. Drastic enough. And like I said before, I'll run all of these through another pass in Lightroom before they're officially signed, sealed, delivered. But I'm happy with that little tweak for now. I'll have to probably go in and clean these up. Oh yeah. Add some shine to them, that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened here, but I'll have to clean that up. Oh, it's part of the... Oh, I think it's the helmet. It's this right here. I don't have to clean nothing up. It's just part of the thing. That's fine. Okay. Just checking the edges, making sure it's all there. Yeah. See, a little bit I have to clean up right here. Just a touch. Let's go ahead and do it. Make my eraser real small. Whoa. Whoa. Did I turn that off? I did. Yeah. Oh, hey, thank you. Thank you, TikTok. I appreciate that. Gang, gang. Should I get a flat iron and some popcorn kernels? Might as well clean this up while I'm here. It's just a little bulbous right there. Okay. Yeah, little bits here and there. I'm gonna have to paint like the edge of this out and make it straight, because it was already like blurred in the camera, right? Things that are blurred like that are hard to select. But yeah, it's a good start to that one. I can't remember which one I want to... I don't know what the fuck I want for that. It's a good start. Alright, I'll keep working on these. Probably not tonight. I'm going to go pretty soon and do some stuff. But I'll keep working on these. I would like to have a couple of these done by the end of the week. That's my goal. Because I have to go out of state Friday. So if you don't see me uploading this week, I do have uploads coming out on Instagram. So Instagram, Big Click Energy 1, that's me. I do have stuff coming out this week. If I can get these Wolverines done by next Tuesday, I'll have stuff coming out next week. And so on and so forth until all these SDCC edits are done. I'm so excited. So many edits. Oh, so much content. So much to do. But, you know, I think I might cut it. Well, how long have we been streaming today? Okay, I'll go until the 1:30 mark, and then I'm going to go. Because my neck, I fell asleep on my couch last night, and I have old Victorian furniture that's not the kindest to somebody who's fallen asleep on it. And oh, yep, that's what had happened. My neck just went for like an hour and a half on the couch. And I woke up just absolutely jacked. Messed up for the whole day. Let's go ahead and select this subject. Gosh, these claws are so blurred into the background. Ooh, yeah, didn't even recognize it. What about this one? You know, to do this properly, I'd probably want to shoot him on like a green screen. Green or blue. Nah, green, because he has blue in his armor. Because you don't want white, because you want to make sure you get those reflecting bits. You don't want black because it would blend into his clothes. But a green screen, you could key out anything, and I wouldn't have to fight with this bar right here. I can see where the claw... I'm going to have to paint this to match this, right? That's fine. I've done worse. I've had to deal with worse. But it works. It looks okay. Alright. And that's it. Those two are the last ones to select. Alright. Go ahead and work on this then. Well, nah, you know what? This one is probably going to give me less of a fight. Let's see. Select, inverse, mask, paintbrush, and if you want to use this tool, select your photo, or your subject, go up to select, inverse that selection, click this little masking button right here, just depress it, make sure it's pressed in, and go to the paintbrush, make sure you have black and white set, and that will act as your fill and your erase. So if you want to switch to white real quick, hit X, see how that's erasing, and if undo it, and if I go back to black, that's how I'm fixing my selection. So just tips and tricks for you there, friends. I see a claw. This expands up here. It's so faint, the edges of these. I am definitely going to have to paint a little bit on the final product, but that's okay. I like a challenge. I very rarely repeat the same cosplays, because like this kind of stuff, I am just walking around catching what cosplays catch my eye, but I've been doing this long enough that I try not to repeat. Like if I've already done a handful of, you know, Aquaman or something, I'm not going to do any more Aquaman for a while. Or like if something's very popular right now, like I made sure I got Wolverine and Deadpool because Wolverine and Deadpool's coming out. I did not manage for some reason to get any Barbie cosplays. There were a bunch, but I just wasn't in the right place at the right time for them, so I missed out on capturing really any Barbies at Comicon, which really bums me out, because that would be really fun to edit. I've never edited a Barbie. I usually get to edit like gritty, dark, fantastic, sci-fi, whatever, but not Barbie. Whoops, do I have... Oh. Turn black back on. Oh, TikTok. Hi, thank you, hello. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Yeah, it's going to be a lot of nitpicking over this selection. God dang it. Is that the zipper on the helmet? That's coming out. I'm just going to take that out right now, actually. Zipper. Oh, that must be on his neck thing, because the helmet doesn't have zippers. The helmet has magnets. I tried this helmet on. It's comfortable, but I can see how it would get tiring after a couple of hours. It's kind of heavy. Not super heavy, but like heavy enough to notice you got something on your head. Oh yeah, I've been talking about bringing back the ambient music for this stream. Now that I have TikTok, I don't have another device. I was just doing it from my phone before, so that when moments like this happen where I get kind of quiet because I'm focused on my work, it's not just dead silence. Like, I want to have some music in the background. And previously I had played royalty-free lo-fi, just a nice like 4-hour mix of lo-fi. Everybody seemed to like that. I did a poll once, and I think the most votes were for lo-fi. So yeah, if you got any ideas on what kind of music you might want to hear for ambience on the back end of this stream, let me know. Appreciate it. I like input, constructive input. Yeah, I don't know how to fix this right now. I'm just gonna have to paint some stuff in. I know, I knew it. See if I can straighten this out. Oh boy, freehand baby. Yeah, I know some people are gonna say, use the pen tool. Look at the pen tool. The pen tool can go back to hell where it came from. I feel very strongly about the pen tool. I have opinions. And my opinion is, no. Just don't do it. I'd rather sit here and fuss with the damn brush than try to get the points correct with a pen tool in Photoshop. If you're any of you are familiar with Photoshop, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It makes me so mad. It makes me talk through my teeth. There, that's straightened out a little bit. Yeah. It's better than nothing. Extend that a little bit. Whoa. TikTok's doing stuff. Oh, I'm on a road to superstars. Wow. Whatever that means. Okay, I took the zipper out. I think he's selected-ish. Turn that off. Go back to select. Click that inverse. Copy, paste. Let's see what it looks like on a background. Yo, yeah, I have to fix some of that. Oh, that's just how they're shaped. Yeah, I'm just smoothing it out. That's fine. Cool beans. So as you can see, it's a bit of a process. I'm going to call it a day here, but I'm going to have a little bit of a little chat with you on my way out. So the last few streams you can find on Twitch or YouTube, Big Click Energy. Big Click Energy everywhere. Just go to bigclickphoto.com/links. Let's see if I can drop it in the chat this time. And you'll be able to find all my stuff. I think I fixed my Streamlabs. Hold on. bigclickphoto.com/links. God damn it. Nope. Okay. My Streamlabs, we're going to fix this on the fly right now. My Streamlabs has been giving me trouble about being able to use my chat while I'm streaming. And it's annoying me, and I want it to work. Apparently I don't know my own damn password. Nope, don't know my password. Cool. I'm not dealing with this right now. bigclickphoto.com/links. It's not that complicated. But you can find me everywhere. And for the last few streams, which are finally up on YouTube, you'll notice that it's a long process. It's not just fun editing. I start with, sifting, sorting, picking, selecting, getting inspiration from other fan art, other artists, starting to work on my, create my backgrounds, get a rough idea of what I want to do, and then even today this is the beginning, the very, very beginning of the process, is picking the photos. I know what I want to edit, And now I've got some rough ideas of what my backgrounds might be, and I can start from here. And then as I go further into this edit, I'll add elements, lighting effects. For this guy, I'll probably put some shine on the claws. I don't think his eyes glow or anything, so, but I can do that. I can make your eyes glow, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that's about it. It's going to be a process. Next time you'll see a little bit more of the process. Maybe I'll have one of these done for you next time. So, yeah. Again, Big Click Energy all across all the platforms. BigClickPhoto.com is my website. Funny story, the people who own the domain BigClickEnergy.com want to sell it to me for like $1,000. It's not, nothing is worth $1,000. Not that. I'm just fine with Big Click Photo. That's just perfect for me. So yeah, BigClickPhoto.com. Check me out. Follow me on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, whatever platform you like. I'm not on Twitter and I'm not on Threads. I don't really want to be on Facebook, but that's the world we live in. So thanks for following, thanks for hanging out, thanks for watching, thanks for chatting, thanks for the gifts, if you sent gifts. And if you have Amazon Prime on Twitch, don't forget you can use that free Prime sub. You don't have to use it on me, but you can use it on any of your favorite content creators on Twitch, and it will help boost their platform. And you know, even if you don't subscribe, just make sure you hit that little heart icon so you can like my stream or follow it or whatever, and it'll give you notifications of the next time I go live. Same for TikTok. Like and follow, and you'll get notification next time I'm here doing stuff. And it won't always be just me sitting at my desk. It'll be conventions, photo shoots, that kind of thing. Fun stuff. So, yeah. Thanks, Twitch. Thanks, TikTok. Hopefully you saw some cool stuff today. I know we didn't get very far or very deep into it, but I have been working since 9 o'clock this morning on other stuff, right? Because a photographer doesn't just take photos. They also have a website to maintain and marketing to do and clients to reach out to and things, you know, gigs to book and stuff like that. So I've been up and at it since 9, and it is 4:30 now, and I'd like to have dinner and like do stuff. So I'm gonna go. Maybe tomorrow I will definitely stream tomorrow. I'm just not sure what time. So make sure you like and follow, and you'll get that notification when I go live, okay? Thank you so much for being here. Big Click Energy. Take care and have a good one.